Mande. Buenas tardes, raza. ¿Cómo están? Es buenas noches ya, ¿verdad? Porque es después de las 9. Estamos esperando que se den cuenta que estamos aquí.
I got the notification.
Yeah, apenas, well, it says 2 people, but. Hi, Ontiveros. How are you doing? Pues aquí estamos, Ontiveros. Hi, Patty Segovia, PI Silent Viewer, Esther Martínez, ¿cómo estás? Nosotros estamos aquí y estamos viendo que esa Debbie está pesada, está haciendo daños, ya empezó a hacer daños allá en Florida. Entró a Florida hace como una hora, haciendo daños, blowing up $1 million worth of. Debbie blows $1 million worth of cocaine into the beaches of Florida. ¿Cómo la ven? Aparte de que es dañista, es drogadicta la ruca esa. This hurricane, be careful if you're in that area. Don't trust anything, because even if you're driving your car and you see water, there might be it might look like it's not that deep and you'd be surprised, and you're going to damage your car. You're going to end up with transmission problems and all kind of stuff. Stay away from the water. If you don't have to drive, don't drive. If you didn't leave the area, pues God bless you. Believe me, I've been telling everybody, be aware that this hurricane's out there. I'm just glad it didn't hit Texas. I'm sorry. Our prayers go out to Florida and the next states up, because it's going to go up. After it gets out, let's hope it doesn't become an Andrew because of the warmth of the Gulf, where Andrew went out of Florida and then it came back. Let's hope that Debbie doesn't do that, because then it will create a lot more damage. And these hurricanes are so unpredictable. Hi, Indian Warrior. Punky. LV Raiders, Maria Gonzalez, Jenny, 602, Pavo Reales Unidos is here. Pavo Reales Unidos in the house.
I said something. I didn't say nothing.
Your husband's over there? Well, let's just hope that everything goes smoothly for the truck drivers that are bringing products in and out of Florida right now, because this hurricane just hit Florida an hour ago or so. And Florida is not that wide, so it'll kind of go through Florida kind of quick. But it still already started with damage in Florida and stuff, and their beaches. Well, we'll be praying for all the truck drivers, Otiveros, that are over there. Is he following Debbie? Is he following Debbie or what? Debbie's going up there. Oh, my goodness. Punky. Yes, we need to pray for all of the truck drivers that are in that area, because they're the ones that keep us going. Don't forget, they're the ones that bring the produce into the grocery stores and other products. Don't forget that Tyson and Purdue and all the chicken places are up in Virginia, North Carolina, and that area. And so it's going to be, one of those nights. Debbie's wild out there. Debbie's wild. She's being pulled. She's being pulled by that computer. You know, I don't trust the government for nothing. I think that computer they have in one of those poles is the one that's causing these hurricanes. I think they have a lot of control on that. Well, I'm glad that he's home, Peacocks United, because a lot of these truck drivers aren't. They have to be moving the products and stuff, and it's a constant drive, back and forth. A lot of older gentlemen that are truck drivers try to stay close enough to where they do a load and come back in the 8 or 12 hours that they're allowed to drive, or the 16 hours they're allowed to drive, and then they can stay home. But I thought we were going to get at least a little bit of rain, but nada. So I'm like, okay, if it doesn't rain today and tonight, then I can go out there and put the veneno all in that corner that guy weeded it 2 days ago, so that it can, I want to put Roundup on it. I don't like that corner, and it belongs to the city, but if I don't keep up with it, then they're going to mail me a little letter that says your yard is, even though it doesn't belong to me, I still have to keep up with it. There's a lot of people that don't know that we're live because it's my channel, not Pavo Reales Unidos, but we gotta try to move these channels so that they can move, and so that YouTube can know that we're using them, even though mine doesn't get used a lot on lives. Elka. Hi. Hi, yeah. I was watching your show about the socks. And I'm like, she's doing the little bags. I remember when my daughter was smaller, I used to do the for school packs back. And I would put the 2 spirals, a pack of paper, pencils, pens, erasers. But I would do the fabric. I would do the little bags with the fabric. I would go buy fabric and I would make the little bags and put the pull string on them and everything. We always did that, me and my daughter, when she was in school. So we got to give, even though, I was a single parent, we still tried to give what we could. And anything helps, especially what you're doing. I love it. I love that you're doing the socks and the shoes and the crema. We got to take care of our face and stuff. And it just sounds awesome. Hi, Cindy Young. Don't forget that if you're in this live chat, you do have to be subscribed to this channel for 5 minutes before you can chat in the live chat with everybody. I'm just letting you know, just so that you know that we do have it on a 5-minute subscriber pattern. That keeps anybody that doesn't want to be here out. We are not an evangelical platform, so don't expect me to preach to you. If I have a sermon to say, I will say it up front at the beginning of the show. That, oh my goodness, Ophelia just went and got a blowjob there. Or what is it?
A blowjob or a blowjob?
An inflation job.
How the hell did I get a blowjob?
he got the air compressor or what? Oh, my back hurts just watching you. I want him smaller. Y esta se las está poniendo más grandes. I don't think so.
A blowjob, okay.
Look, Yaya says that she loves the blowjob, boo-boo job.
Yeah, blowjob, all right.
I used to work at Sears. I hated my breast. I hated it. I worked 15 years in that store, and I would get out, and all my shirt was dirty because I sold tractors, lawnmowers, and power equipment for men. So I was constantly going into the warehouse and moving boxes to see if I had what they wanted. And so every day at the end of the day, my shirt was all dirty. So it was like, I need a breast reduction, really. And ever since I worked at that mall, I hate going to malls now. I hate it. I hate it when I hear them telling me, "Hey, do you want to go to the store?" And it's like, I have to think about it because it's like I worked in a mall 15 years. If I have to go to a store, I go directly to what I have to go and get, and I get the heck out of Kane. I get out of there because I just don't like dealing with the constant people that don't want to help you or people that just want to be there and you're doing something and then they want to talk to you. And it's like, I didn't come here to have a conversation with anybody. And then you have people like my sister Ophelia. If she sees an old lady at the store and nobody's helping her, she'll be trying over there to be nosy. Ay, tía, ¿cómo está? ¿Está sola? Vino sola. ¿Dónde están sus hijos? Like, bitch, get out of that lady's business. Like, oh my gosh, Ophelia will pull that. She'll be asking them where their kids are, what's going on, how old are they, and it's like, we came for something else. Go get it. Punky, I'm saying the truth. That's why she always gets at them in the middle of the store. I'm telling you, girl. I'm telling you. Hi, Teresa Riley. I don't know. I haven't seen Linda Cruz. But I guess school started already because my daughter said that her first day was today. But maybe school started for the teachers today. Your mom talks to strangers. It's like, oh, Ophelia does it all the time. She doesn't even make it a secret that she's gonna do it. She walks straight up to the ladies and she's like, ¿Qué pasó, tía? ¿Dónde están sus hijos? And stuff. And it's like, really? You're gonna pull that one? I walk the other way. By nature, we should all be people persons. By nature, if you're anywhere and you take a child with you and the child's barely like talking and stuff and you just sitting there, you can see that that child is going to take less than a minute to try to talk to the person that's next to them or try to make friends with other little kids that are there. So by nature, we are communicated people. Oh my goodness. Shake it, but don't break it. Shake it, shake it, shake it, and don't break it. Shake it. Oof. She even got a waist. Look at that waist. Oh my goodness.
Wait, it's got a noise in here.
What?
Did you guys hear it?
Did you break your bone?
No, what?
What is it? No, how do the Chinese guys go, Ophelia? They just moved the hips.
It's the itsy bitsy spider.
Itsy bitsy spider. Oh, it's the insy bitsy spider.
It's the itsy bitsy spider.
She had to make it big how somehow. Or bigger. I know. Well, I hope Linda's okay. Yeah, man. She's got so many of these. I picked this one up. Look. Isn't it nice? Did I ask her? No. I just went and got it. Like I'm putting it on. Damn it. Because I can. Yes, straight girl. By nature, we are people that will communicate with other people somehow, with your eyes or by speaking, mostly by speaking to them. But you don't have to know them from Jack. You know, people do it all the time. You're passing by somebody and you say hi. You don't know that person from Jack. You're just
Okay,
saying
guys.
hi. How's your day?
Angie's talking about me. Should I respond when somebody talks about me? Yes or no? Should I respond? She's talking about me. Guys, Angie's talking about how I'm a people person.
Somebody said that you were a people person.
When I see somebody,
I said you're a metiche.
because that's the way you talk. A ver, déjame prender el foco porque yo no miro nada.
Teresa Riley, this hat belongs to Ophelia.
If I see an older person at a store, I will ask her for her daughters, especially if she's by herself, because I would like to be with my mom, and I see that older lady's by herself. Where are her daughters? Team Angie.
Maybe they're working, bitch.
Those are big. Hey.
Don't get them around me.
Woo! Aquí te duermes, papi.
So, see, you don't have to go and pay to act like you have big boobs. You just have to have the right type of bra and the right type of socks to put in there.
Ya me quité las pompis. Mine are disposable. These are big jugulars. Oh. Guys, what do I have in here? Can anybody guess what I
Pancho
have?
and Juan, probably.
What do I have in here, guys? Can anybody guess?
Grapefruits.
No, I don't have grapefruits.
She probably has Pancho and Juan in there.
Guys, I don't know.
One of the cats.
Punky says she doesn't know.
She's squeezing it.
What do I have?
Like it's Charmin.
It's hard. Socks. No.
Is it Charmin?
They're not socks. They're hard though. Mira tan duras, mira. They're firm. Toilet paper, no.
I don't know what she put.
A t-shirt,
She
no.
probably put a couple of shirts in there.
No, they're not t-shirts.
What are they? Basketball?
Well, let me see if somebody can guess it for a prize.
Start guessing for a prize.
Hey, girlie, thank you. Thank you for being here.
Foam.
Foam, no. Bra pads. No, they're not bra pads.
A bunch of bras together.
It is. You're not involved.
Well, I'm not going to get anything, but
It's one.
she picked up all her calzones from the bed.
Calzones. Another brasier. That's 4.
Oh my God. She picked all her intimate
5,
wear.
6.
Did I see something with a label? Yes, it's just a red label.
7. They were bras, guys. They were bras and panties.
So this is how people get out of the stores with bras and stuff.
Not me. I pay for my stuff.
I pay for my stuff too, but I'm just saying. Not that we were talking about that. We were talking about Debbie causing ruckus. Ruckus. Esa Debbie anda suelta. Hi, Faye. I see you. Marlene Zaragoza, Jeannie, Punky. Saint Martinez. 7 bras in there. Can you believe that? Oh my gosh, no. I still at 60 want a breast reduction. That store Sears left me traumatized. Every day I would get out with all my shirt dirty.
Why would you want a breast reduction?
Yes, Ontiveros, Debbie anda de caga palo ahorita, anda cagándole el palo ahorita, ya pasó Florida y va a irse para allá para la que sigue. Georgia, is it Georgia? But I'm still hoping that if it gets out of Florida and it's going to land another coast, that it will land where there's no life. There are areas there that have just trees and stuff, maybe animals, but no human life. Every time I hear about a hurricane, even Beryl that was going to hit the Houston area, and we were worrying that it was going to hit South Texas. South Texas has been hit by a Hurricane 4, which was before Ike. What was it, Ophelia?
Before Ike?
The hurricane before Ike.
The one that South Texas got hit by was
the one Raymondville got hit by, and it was the eye of the hurricane that came through here. And it was a category 4.
We got 62 people watching. Thank you guys for being here.
We want to thank everybody for allowing us into your day, into your night, into your living rooms, your cars, your work. Please be careful. Don't get caught. I always say that.
Where did the tangerines go?
The tangerines were saying, help, help.
My tangerines were hidden with 7 bras and a calzón.
1 calzón and 7 bras. Can you believe her?
I love you. Well, I love you all.
So, Yaya, did you get enough water? Because some of the stores here, not H-E-B, not Sam's, not Walmart, but some of the like Stripes, Valeros, and the truck stops, man, they had the waters for $9.99. I think that's price gouging, but that's just me.
There's no need to be bashing on anyone, guys. We don't
Nothing yet, yeah. But did you get prepared? Do you have enough water in case something hits over there? Did you get enough like stuff like candles, flashlights, spam? That would be my first thing. 3 cases of water, that's good. That'll last you a couple of days. My first thing that I get is Spam and Vienna sausages. Ophelia got a pack. She has them on top of the table. It's like those are the things that we go sass on a bread and that's it. Because my brother Paulo, he always says, la hambre es bien pendeja, pero más el que la aguanta. Hunger is stupid, but you're more stupid if you're gonna put up with it. So you can get
guys. I love you guys, but I miss you guys. Pero I have decided.
Let's see, Ophelia has
I'm gonna live like a believer, turn my back on the deceiver. I decided.
And
y estoy tomando. Porque la que puede, puede. Si yo quiero tomar, yo voy a tomar porque yo me mando sola. Yo no tengo ni rey, ni roque, ni quien me maneja el troque.
¿Y quién te paga los biles?
¿Yo?
¿Tú sola?
Bueno, con el cheque de Goyo. Para que te arda más el culo, hija de puta.
Pero Goyo vive
¡Pam!
en esta. Pero Pero Goyo vive en esta casa, es responsabilidad de él y es responsabilidad de Ofelia como madre de enseñarle que, hey, un día yo no voy a estar aquí. Estos son los biles que tú tienes que saber que tienes que pagar, la luz, el agua y los impuestos de la propiedad al final del año.
El burlador del café, ¿qué pasó?
Entonces, that's Ophelia's job as a parent. Even if he's disabled and he's getting a check, it's his, if Ophelia ever, is not here.
I started reading it, June. You
Because
went to
none
BJ's.
of us have our lives secure. If Ophelia is not in the picture because it was her timeline, then her job while she's alive is to teach him that his responsibility is the light bill, the water bill, and the taxes at the end of the year. And he's a high maintenance, so he's going to have to learn how to manage that money, that little bit of money that he gets to make these payments first.
I saw that she said that something about BJ's here in Florida, y luego, poof, it was gone. Hey, Linda, I see you there. Linda Torres, Miss Linda Torres.
Yes, Teresa, and that's what a lot of people, and I'm not talking about anybody in specific, I'm just saying a lot of people that want to bash on Ofelia because they want to bash on her because she uses the Social Security check or whatever check they get every month to pay these bills. They want to bash on her, but it is a man. He's 35, so he's not a child, even though she treats him like a child.
He's going to be 38, pendeja. I don't treat him like a child. I treat him like a man. Guys.
He's got to pay these stuff. Now, Ophelia's a real mom, though. She goes to Timu and she's always looking for shirts for all three of them. And then she gets stuff for Sirena too and stuff. And she's constantly getting for all her kids. But they don't see all that. They just see that she wants to get their check.
La voy a ahorcar, Panky. Es una pendeja.
Pero aquí vive con sus hijos, con su hijo. Con su único hijo, the apple of her eye. So
it's not anybody's business, Linda. You're right. And it's not her business to be talking about it, pero hay que estar de para luego que digan, mírala, la pinche sister throws her under the bus.
Linda.
I have the word of the day.
Linda. It's not their business, but they make it their business.
Guys. Let's everybody wish a happy birthday to this gorgeous, beautiful Peacocks United. One of her. She's 3. Peacocks United. Happy birthday to your little beautiful little girl, her niece.
Look at that dress.
She's raising her 2 nieces. Guys, she has been raising these girls since they were almost born. Peacocks United. Happy birthday to her. No sé cómo se llama la mayorcita. Nomás dice, can we wish a happy birthday to one of my princesses? Happy birthday to your gorgeous princess. She's already 3, comis. What are you going to do when those parents get out?
June. That's what HEB here in Raymondville did during Hurricane Beryl. They filled all the lines in between the aisles with water. They were prepared for Beryl to hit the south of Texas, and it didn't. It hit Houston. But here in the south of Texas, our HEB was prepared for it.
Nadia's right, but I don't even worry about it. Faye, if you send me a friend request, I'll add you on my list to let you know when Angie and I'm going. Thank you, comis. Thank you. I don't know, but I'm going to perm my hair like this. Okay, the little girl's guy's name is Alafia. That is a cute name. Alafia? Wow. That is a cute name. Why? Oh, when you better not go into depression, girlfriend. You better not. And guys, I want to show you guys a picture. An orange watermelon. Wow. Somebody showed me
That's not a good friend to keep company with Peacocks United.
I'm going to show you guys a picture that I got today.
It is not a good company to keep
Look at guys. Somebody got their candy today. Look at that candy.
Look at those pecans.
If you guys have not tried this candy, you guys are missing out, but it is so good.
And you got to be picky about who's making that kind of candy, too.
Well,
there's different brands, and not all of them taste the same.
Of course.
Ofelia Ofelia mainly only promotes the Cadereyta cow milk product.
Hey, but I heard that a hater was going to make a roll up. All right.
Now you can make cajeta by putting the condensed milk can in your crock pot for 12 hours on high. Put the crock pot, put your cans in there, fill it up with water to the top of the cans, however many cans of cajeta you want, and turn it on and forget it.
Guys, look at this. Alafia is 3, and check this out. The baby is 2. And Peacocks United has had these 2 little girls since they were born.
Girl, te pasó lo que mi hija.
Elsa and her sister on the dresses, guys. Isn't that cute? That is so cute. All right, I'm gonna get out of your show.
Who's
Angie.
missing out? Punky.
You're
missing out on making cajeta.
Who's getting divorced?
Just make your own cajeta. Get the Eagle brand condensed milk. Put it on your crock pot. 12 hours. Fill the crock pot with water.
6 hours on high. 6 hours on high. That's it. On your stove.
And then on the crock pot. Put it for 12 hours. Trust me.
6 hours on high on your stove. Guys, what would you do? 12 hours on your crock pot or 6 hours on high on your stove?
Don't forget, you got to get up in the morning and go to work for
Which
10
one
hours.
would you do?
So you might as well just leave
Which
it in
one would you do? 6 hours on high or 12 hours on the crock pot?
And this is what you do. You toast the panes.
I would do 6 hours on high.
And have the toasted panes
Just
ready.
make sure that water doesn't dilute.
When you open the can, the cajeta is going to be ready for you to put on that buttered toasted bread. My gosh.
People in Washington just got theirs today, St. Martinez. The mail was so slow. Guys, has anybody had problems with their mail?
TV Guide wife says the crock pot because she's got a gas stove. She's not leaving
Set it and forget it. I know. Has anybody had any problems with their mail being slow, guys? I sent all these packages igual. People in Washington just got theirs today. People in California, Saturday, Friday.
Francis sent to the Houston area 1 package for her daughter, and it's not there yet.
6 hours, Nadia. 6 hours on high. Condensed milk will become caramel.
It'll become cajeta.
Which is caramel.
You can put it in a simmering pan, but you can also put it in a crock pot and just forget it.
What did I send a picture of my lips to?
Punky, that's one of those 70% store-bought and 20% or 30% homemade, because your only job is going to be to connect the crock pot, put the water in, put the cans in, put the lid, and forget it. And that's a quick candy too, because you can put pecans in.
I want to show you guys my lips today. My lips. I really messed up my lips with taking off that skin. Angie and Comis and Peacocks, we had a service for my niece, drug overdose. Oh my God. 4 family members all in 1 week. I'll make it up to you for everyone's birthday. I'll send. Comis, no te mortifiques. You have had 4 funerals.
Oh my God.
Within the last 2 weeks. Comis, it's okay. No te mortifiques, Comis.
Me and Martina, my cousin, were thinking, how many funerals have we gone in the last 2 months? Because we've gone to a few, even in Houston. And yesterday she went to a funeral for her niece's half brother and stuff. And it's like, oh my gosh, it's like so hard. He died of a heart attack, though. He didn't it's hard because we were talking about that. You can give them advice and give them advice, but they're chasing the next high.
Pues quién sabe, todo pasa. The other day I was sitting down, te lo juro, I was watching.
I was choking on a pill.
I was watching my novela with Pancho and Juan, guys, and y de volada I start
tachycardia,
and I start feeling my heart going like
she was getting tachycardia.
I wasn't even drinking a Red Bull, te lo juro, like seriously, and I'm thinking like, really, God, I'm not even doing anything. Aquí estoy, you know.
I think I'm falling apart now that I got to 60. I won't even. I'm afraid to turn on the fan because if I turn on the fan, my throat's gonna be all dry. My eyes are gonna be all dry.
They want you there. Your two tios, because they're my buddies. Ah! ¿La que dijiste? La blowjob. I don't remember doing that. Dijo Hopi, I don't do that.
Not me.
Dijo Hopi, I don't. Wait.
You got the wrong
Dijo Hopi. I never said I didn't do it. I said it was gross. The baby boomers are the largest demographic, and we're arguing. I know, aging out over in the medical and funeral industry. I'm telling you, girl. Like, what the hell? La pinche Hopi dijo, I never said I didn't do that. I said I did, and it was gross.
I don't know. Here in this one cow town, if you die and you want a cremation, they gotta send you to McAllen. They don't have nothing here to cremate.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I'm gonna start cremating people. Can I cremate the haters? Can I cremate the haters?
I think we can get one of Paulo's buildings and make it a crematorium.
I want to cremate some people.
But seriously, in Willacy County, they have to go all the way to McAllen.
Guys, I'm gonna let you guys go, and I'm gonna.
But what do y'all think of the new way of processing the body, where they freeze?
Hey, culera, chinga tu madre, puta. Bye. I'll be right here.
They're freezing the bodies now, and they're breaking them, and then they're dehydrating it. So it's like not exactly. It's not exactly cremation.
Tell everybody that's a chair.
I don't care what they say. Is there a 1-800 number to complain about landlords, Ophelia?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm not sure. I'm sure that if you go to City Hall and tell them or ask them, they would probably have somewhere that you can complain about the landlords that don't want to repair stuff. Well, yeah, Faye, because one of the reasons that you're probably getting more cremations is because of the price tag. I mean, cremations used to be $600 or $700 or $799. Now they're like $1,500. Funerals used to be between $5 and $6, and now they're like 10 and 12. So there is a big price tag difference if you're going to have a funeral and if you're going to have a cremation. Now they also have where they rent you the room for 3 hours and the coffin, and you still can cremate the body. And when my daughter's father, my ex-husband, was 30 days frozen at Herman Hospital, we were thinking about that. And one of the reasons that you go that route where you rent the coffin and you have a 3-hour service for whoever the heck wants to go for a viewing is because you want the family to close that chapter. You want them to see the body in a coffin. For all humans that know about funerals, when they see the body in the coffin, that's when they realize that they have to close the chapter with that person. Funerals are not for the dead. The dead don't see nothing. They're not there to entertain anybody. They're not there to talk to anybody. Funerals are for the living to close a chapter in their life. Memories are always going to be there, good or bad. But in your mind, you close that chapter. Now, a lot of people are opting to rent the coffin and have the cremation because it is cheaper. A lot of people don't want to think about death, and they don't start planning about death. So some of us that live check to check are not, don't have that. I'm not reading the things, sorry. They don't have, there is a pre-need payment plan that a lot of insurance companies sell. Mine is with through Heritage Insurance, and I pay them $44 a month. I've been paying it for a few years. I think you can pay it for in a 10-year lapse, and once you pay it, it's paid for, and it's done. But not everybody does that. So when you pass away and you have not made any kind of plans or any kind of dealing about your death, then that leaves the burden to the family. Well, what if the family doesn't have money? I only have one daughter and she's got 3 kids, and she's dealing with her dad, my ex-husband. Oof, glad he's over there, not here. But when you deal with death, it's not an easy subject to deal with. But that's probably why you're getting paid more of the cremations, and it's because families everything's getting jacked up. Look at the price of water here at Love's, $9.99 for a 40-pack that you can buy for $5.49 at Sam's. It's like almost $4 difference. Yes, Cindy. You can just call any of the insurance companies that sell them, and Heritage is one of them. I don't know if there's others. But my in-laws had the pre-need packages done when they were both younger, my mother-in-law and my ex-father-in-law. And when my mother-in-law passed away, my daughter was the one that dealt with it, and all she did was pick up the phone, call the funeral home, and they took care of everything. And when my father-in-law passed away, his daughter did that. But with my mother-in-law, my daughter did it. And I was there for her on the phone when she was passing to the new life. I did go to her funeral, but I was over here, and they live in Galveston County. So when she was in her deathbed, my daughter called me because my daughter was there, and I was on the phone, and I was talking to my mother-in-law, and I did get to hear her last breath. But as far as there was also a reduction because we already had the plots on mine, and we bought our plots in 2007. But that is something that we're not getting any younger. I don't want to leave that much of a burden on my daughter. And that's one of the things that we were discussing because, me and Martina had to deal with issues with one of her brother's things, and none of his kids wanted to help. It was like weird. They all were busy, they all had jobs, they all were doing other things. And so it's hard when you become um, older and there's nobody there for you. You can be there for everybody, but when you have needs, that doesn't mean that they're going to be there for you. Valorialis Unidos says, so we all need to have our mindset that we will pass one day. We just don't know when. So we need to be prepared. We need to be prepared for a lot of things. But this is one of those things that you're not going to be able to avoid. This is a for sure, it's going to happen thing. Now, the question is, do you want to take care of your business or do you want somebody else to take care of your business? In my case, I told the insurance, I only want my body there 24 hours after my daughter gets to that funeral home. So my viewing or my body being at the funeral home after my daughter gets there is only 24 hours. And then I told him, and my body can go directly to the cemetery. I don't need to go to no church. If I'm not going to a church while I'm alive, why do I want to go to a church when I'm dead? I'll take care of business with God when I get there. There's a lot of things that you got to think about. Do you want your body to be there 3 days? Do you want your family to be in a funeral home during the whole thing for 3 days? Or do you just want a 1 day viewing, a 2 day viewing? When you go to an insurance, a pre-need policy, you get to pick what you want, and that's it. Nobody else has a choice over what's going on in there because you already wrote it in black and white. Texas guide wife. There's been plenty of people here in Willacy County that have done plate sales and stuff to raise money because they didn't have the funds to pay for the funeral. But then there's a lot of them that raised the money and didn't pay for a lot of the stuff that was happening during the funeral. In my case, if I pass away somewhere else, the insurance has a $5,000 policy that's extra in there. If I pass away somewhere else, they will transport me back to Willacy County. I was talking to Cesar Damaso about that, Teresa. You know, even when they put you through the fear of God, when you don't have nothing and you told them to begin with that you didn't have nothing, that you popped a pimple on your breast, but they want to send you through all this stuff, and they did it to me. And it was like I told the lady, I popped the pimple. No, you have to go get this. And then I went and got a mammogram. Man, my breast was like a tortilla. And then the lady with the mammogram 2 weeks later said that I had to have an ultrasound because the mammogram was not conclusive on this little thing that I had up at the top. And I'm like, I already told you all, I don't have insurance. And this was a few years back. I want to say that it was between 2013 and 2016, somewhere around there. And I was scared to death. These people had me traumatized. And then I had to have an ultrasound, and then The people with the ultrasound said,
But why
"Oh,
were you
it was
scared,
nothing."
bitch? Come on, let's be honest. Were you scared that you might have had cancer?
Yeah.
Well, that was up to God, bitch.
You gotta deal with people like this. No sympathy. No sympathy.
If shit happens,
I would have cut him off, but it was a pimple. I had told him from the beginning. And it's like sometimes you have doctors that just want to run tests and tests and tests because they're charging. Truth and reality is that, you know, there was nothing there. It was a pimple. You know, but yeah, you get traumatized, and once you're traumatized, that's why, even going back to the Sears thing, I worked 15 years in a mall. I don't like being in a mall. Even the outlet malls here in where are they, in La Feria or somewhere over there, Mercedes. I don't like going. um Too many people, too many closed areas. No. Yes, Cindy, the treatment is always going to be worse than the disease, because it's hard. It's but I was telling somebody last week, cancer is a silent killer. A lot of the people that are finding out that they have cancer, cancer doesn't hurt, it doesn't smell. By the time you find out, you're already stage 3 or stage 4. So it's like it's hard to deal with that kind of an illness. And then sometimes it's even harder when you see children going through it. Yes, Teresa. And then when you get chemo and you touch plants, they start dying because you still have radiation in your body. Ophelia.
What? Are you gonna shut her down? How long have you been live?
Ah, 51 minutes. We've been on 51 minutes. I want to I want to thank you all. I know that we changed the subject from La Chiflada de Debbie that's destroying stuff over there to several other subjects, but that's what we do here. We talk about different things. Why? Porque podemos. And because we do want to let you all know that, just be positive on whatever's going on in your life. We know that a lot of illnesses are not controlled, and there's medicines that they can prevent the symptoms, but they don't take care of the disease. So it's like, even if you ring the bell, you still you're in remission for right now. And it's hard because we do have a cousin that was in remission, then she came back with it, and then she went into remission again. And it's like it's a constant battle, and a constant battle of the mind. And that's what you got to keep alert, your mind. That's why I was saying, don't let depression be your next door neighbor. No. Because your mind has to be always in a positive mode. It has to be in a moving forward mode, because if you let depression get you, then your body's going to go down. Your immune system goes down, and everything starts going down. It's like, you can't. Do not let depression rule your life. Be positive about everything, even if you're sick. I've been choking for 2 years. I've been fighting with the insurance for 4 months about this card. The clinic, my sister says, just go to the clinic. I haven't been wanting to go to the clinic because I always see a lot of cars there. So I'm going to go one of these afternoons when there's not that many cars there, and I'm going to park there and tell them, hey, I've been trying. Look at all these phone calls to this company, and I still don't have a medical card. Yes, that's what we're here for. That's what friends are for, to give you a shoulder. Hey, do you need somebody to cry on? That's why Ophelia tells everybody, call me. If I don't call you, it's okay. But if you need to call me because you need something, call me. I'll be there for you. I'll talk to you. You know, but don't be pulling what some Brownsville person pulled. And then 4 peacocks went over there because they were all worried about her. And then she's unappreciative about what she does. No, but seriously, if you need to talk to somebody, call. But I think I did a TikTok or something about that. You know, there has been people that Ophelia talked to at one point or another, and that they would turn around and tell other people, Ophelia's bugging me. Ophelia keeps calling me. Ophelia's bugging me. And that's why it stopped. And it's like, it's sad to say it that way. It shouldn't be that way because that's not how friends should work. Friends should say, you know what, if you need me, I'm here. I'm here.
What?
And Ophelia has said it plenty of times.
What person did I talk to who said that?
A long time ago, somebody said that you were bugging them.
Which was a lie, because I never called that bitch.
I know that you never called her, but she said it in a public statement. So, yeah, quedó public. Thank you, Teresa Riley. We're going to leave on that subject. And we'll see you all tomorrow or the next day. Who knows? But, just be positive. Fito, pa adelante, ladies. I'm going to end the stream with I'll see y'all tomorrow.